Hi, I'm Raoul Pal, the CEO and co-founder of Real Vision. Today I'm talking to you as the founder and CEO of Global Macro Investor, my institutional research business. I'm recording from my home here in Little Cayman on a Sunday night. I decided to do this, what I think is one of the more important pieces I've ever put together, because I put out a series of tweets that went viral. And I could see that a lot of people were interested in my thought process about the future of digital currencies, and particularly the central bank digital coins and where that was all going to go. And I think the moment is now, and it's one of the more important pieces, so bear with me. Before I start that, I just want to do a bit of housekeeping. This piece is part of Real Vision Crypto. Those of you on Real Vision watching this now, you know that this is our standalone crypto tier that all members enjoy for free. But I think this piece is very important. I want to release it to the public too, so I'm going to do that at the same time. It is also has been stealth launched within Real Vision for our members to kind of beta test, and we're going to be rolling it out globally in mid-November. Now, something unique about Real Vision Crypto is it's going to be free. We've done that because we really believe in democratizing the greatest financial intelligence, and the rise of digital assets is something so important, something I'm so passionate about, that we thought everybody needs to get it. And we've done it incredibly with a group of consortium partners, some of the biggest players in the industry who share our vision of democratizing this information. So it's going to be free, it's going to be brought to you by partners, and it's really exciting. So watch this space. You'll see more news on it in the coming weeks. And it's going to be a big launch, probably the biggest launch in crypto media in the world. And hopefully you'll all be part of it. It's there for everybody. Now, it's not just about Bitcoin, it's not just about DeFi, it's not just about Ethereum, it's about the entire digital asset space. And we welcome everybody to come and join the in-depth analysis that Real Vision is famous for and really get to grips with what's going on. Anyway, back to this piece. There is an extraordinary change going on in the world. And it's something that I've been flagging since about 2012. You see, I was living in Europe at the time. And if you remember, that was the European crisis. We'd just had the financial crisis, 2008, 2009. And the European crisis was yet another one. It was a banking crisis again. And it looked like the whole European Union was going to fall apart. It was a really scary time for us living in Europe, and particularly in Spain. And at that time, I'd obviously been writing about it and predicted large parts of it for Global Macro Investor. But it made me think about the future. Where is this all going to go to? At one point, I thought about setting up the world's safest bank, and a few of us from Global Macro Investor got together and researched into it. It became extremely hard to do, and we kind of gave up. And one of the core reasons I gave up on that is somebody came to me and said, Raoul, you need to look at Bitcoin properly. And I'd looked at it a bit, I'd seen the headlines, I didn't really know what to make of it. But on sitting down with them, and again, these were GMI subscribers who had been involved from the very, very early days of Bitcoin, had been miners and had set up a Bitcoin exchange. I realized that maybe this was the answer. This was the lifeboat we were all looking for as the financial system came to the end of its logical conclusion. Now, it sounds dramatic, but it's probably not an instant event. It's one of these events that happens over time, the Great Reset, as I've called it. The other thing that really influenced my thinking was Neil Howe and William Strauss's book, The Fourth Turning. That made me realize that demographics had a part to play, not only in the disinflationary cycle that I've talked about a lot, but also in the fact that this generational change, this fourth turning that's coming, was probably going to change the system that we operated in. And as things developed, these two hypotheses of mine became stronger and stronger. Obviously, we've all seen the rise of Bitcoin, and we've all seen the political shifts that are going on in the world today. It all looks like we're reaching this point, and I've said this is when macro, crypto, politics, everything comes into the same big bucket. It's all concentrated in our pure focus right now. So we know that Bitcoin plays a part in this. We know that gold plays a part in this. We know that there's too much debt. We know that there's problems with demographics. We know there's a disinflationary world where wages are deflating, so it makes prices look like they're inflating. It's a really complicated, messy, ugly place.